This is the weekend review, and a lot happened over the weekend. Arsenal fans are really hurt. They feeling like it's not coming home, man. It's not coming home for them. And of course, Chelsea continued with their good run of losing.
Under Super Frank.
His first game at home since his return.
Yeah.
And of course, Liverpool met another United.
No.
And it was 6 this time around, not 7. Yeah, so yeah, it was tough. Arsenal dropping points, Man City continuing their good run. Chelsea once again losing, yet again another match. Tottenham losing to Bournemouth.
Yep.
And I remember their coach saying it was ridiculous. It was, it's simple. It's obvious you can score winning goal against Bournemouth. And Arsenal celebrated the overdoing it. But now it was the other way around. They conceded a late goal and ended 3-1, 3-2.
Yeah.
Same scoreline.
It was against a run of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were drawing and they were trying to push for the winner.
Equalizer. Winner.
Yeah, and unfortunately things happened.
So starting on Saturday, it was Chelsea losing 2-1 to Brighton, despite them getting the lead, a deflected goal early in the minute.
Yep.
Conor Gallagher, but unfortunately, Danny Welbeck and Julio did their thing, and
they gave me my correct score.
They gave you a correct score, and I was denied my correct score as well. So apparently, what's happening at Chelsea?
It was a good weekend for Chelsea.
Good weekend for Chelsea.
It was a good weekend for people who watch the Premier League. For the fans, it was good.
Chelsea fans.
For Chelsea fans. Terrible trouble, like I mean, at Stamford Bridge, I don't know what's happening, but again, as we just talked in the last video, it doesn't look good for them. They are not in a good position right now. They are 11th, and they could even drop further, and it doesn't look good. On the other side of London,
11, it marked the 11th match when Chelsea lost to Real Madrid and of course exited the Champions League. 11th match for Mudryk without a goal.
Without a goal.
Just one assist.
Poor form, bad form, and you can't blame the manager on this one.
Exactly.
If you are a good player,
said the same.
Yeah, if you are a good player, you need to step up. You need to show that even if we lose, we played well. We've tried all our best. We can score goals, but maybe we lose. Like Tottenham, they really tried.
In football, in football, trying is not the best.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
We need a win. We need a win.
Yeah,
which is really bad for Chelsea right now.
Yeah, it brings me to the
They're gonna
question.
sack Frank Lampard again.
Maybe, but I'm not sure.
We
wait and see.
It's like no Manchester United calling Jose Mourinho to fire him.
Trouble. Yeah, and things didn't look good in London, by the way.
Yes, and
for Arsenal,
Spurs losing and Arsenal dropping 2 crucial points.
Yeah.
2 matches, 2 Sundays, losing, giving away 2 goals lead, actually, and Bukayo Saka. Losing, like failing to score a penalty.
Yeah, and
it's really sad. Before you go in to discuss the match, I saw abuse on Saka,
which wasn't good. He's been carrying the team. He's been doing a good job for Arsenal, and you really wonder what people want.
One mistake and
you get slaughtered. But it happens in football, especially these days. But then again, I think there's something we need to talk about Arsenal, and we will do it. When we come to that match. So. Right. What do we have during this weekend?
Over the weekend on Friday, of course, the league leaders who are now becoming shaky will be up against Southampton at Emirates Stadium. Now, huge match, not huge in terms of its big game, but it's huge for Arsenal, not huge for Southampton. Because Arsenal must and should bounce
back to win the game. And wow. A little pressure on Arsenal's side.
Little.
Too much pressure.
Too much pressure.
I tend to think it's a little because the games they've dropped points are away from home. Their points are crucial, yes. But
dropping points, somebody said last season when Man City were winning the league, they drew with West Ham United and also they lost a penalty. So, yeah, in football, history repeats itself. Sometimes you create new one. Now let's talk about the match. Arsenal
versus Southampton.
Chances are still William Saliba is out, but has resumed training. Not full training with the team, but yes, he's almost there. But will he be fit enough when Arsenal now face Man City and also Chelsea?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a game where Arsenal need to bounce back.
Need in capital letters.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I don't endorse it, but I'm sure they're gonna bounce back, Arsenal. Southampton haven't been doing so well away from home. At home, they're a little trouble, but away from home, they're not so good. That's why they are at the bottom of the table around the relegation. Yeah, and for this game, I think Arsenal will win 3-1. Yeah, let me just go direct to my prediction. 3-1 win Arsenal.
Interesting match. Arsenal now with Rob Holding. He has been doing good job despite dropping the 2 points, of course. The 2 matches he has featured, in absence of William Saliba, Arsenal have only won 1 match, drawing against Liverpool and also drawing over the weekend in the London Derby. So this is a match where the Arsenal team need to show what they got. You see somebody like Ramsdale has done a good job, but then again, when you expose your goalkeeper too much, then you gotta be punished in the end. So I think Zinchenko returns, Setso return. That means there is a high chance Kirantini drops to the bench. So that's a plus for Arsenal. Somebody who can play on the left back, somebody who can push going forward, and yeah, which is really amazing. And now Granit Xhaka in the midfield and also part in the middle. That means they need to do much better. Gabriel Jesus, I don't understand the substitutes Arteta has been doing. When you're chasing for a goal, then you sub Gabriel Jesus, you bring in Nketiah. It's a little bit of controversial. I'd rather pick like one winger, sub either Martinelli, and you play 2 strikers. But it's selection, sometimes it works and others it doesn't work. So I'll go for 3-0 win for Arsenal. Nothing if Arsenal will drop points either through a draw or a defeat.
Okay. So which makes me remember something. When Saliba went out injured in the game that he was injured, I remember we had a discussion and I told you this could be the beginning of trouble for Arsenal. And this could cost them the title. I mean, what do you have to say about the Saliba situation so far?
Saliba is one of the most important players for Arsenal, without a doubt. Anyone will tell you that. And now where the mess came in, Ben White can play the center back. When you partner Ben White with Gabriel, it's much better rather than partnering
Gabriel
and Rob Holding. Do you know why? Mess came in, Arsenal got 2 players injured. That was Tomiyasu and so Tomiyasu could have stepped on the right back, and you drop Ben White to the center back partnership, partner him with Gabriel. But now losing the 2 players, it's really hurtful stuff. And we are going to face Manchester City at the Etihad, which is one tough match. You saw Rob Holding is a good player. He knows how to frustrate good players. We saw it some time back, like 5 years ago, against Diego Costa. Diego Costa was let's say, was a thorn in the defense of Arsenal.
He was a warrior. He was a fighter. He was a goal poacher.
Even in the FA Cup final, he scored when Chelsea were 10 men down, following Victor Moses' red card. Remember, FA Cup final, but still scored. All those times, it was Loroko Shenley and Paramata Saka. But most of the time, they could get red card because of Diego Costa. When Rob Holding played against him, everything went well, and to a point he was yellow card and Diego Costa had to chill. He did the same when Arsenal met Manchester City in the FA Cup. Despite Arsenal losing 1-0, he really marked Haaland completely until he got a yellow card. That's when he couldn't manage it
anymore.
Arteta decided, yeah, let me sub this guy. It was a tactical substitute, which I used to see it with legend himself, Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah,
those are the substitutes. But now, to be honest, I don't think if Soton match will be tough for
Rob Holding.
Yeah. Now my worry is going ahead. If Saliba, will he return? And if he returns, will he be fit?
See, many people questioned when Saliba was given player of the season, I think, or defender of the season
in the
French League. But then again, he's proved it at Arsenal. And I think all this defensive crisis at Arsenal is because of him missing. So
now you miss Saliba and you miss Zinchenko.
Yeah, we leave it to our fans maybe for that question. Do you think Saliba might cost Arsenal the title, especially the injury that he got? Yeah, so moving on to the next game maybe.
And checking on Saturday now, moving after the Arsenal match, we have one match here, Liverpool taking on Nottingham Forest. This is a game which in the reverse fixture, or the first leg of the current competition, I mean the league, domestic league, Liverpool fell to Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
1-0.
They lost 1-0.
And remember, Nottingham Forest, the team which it lost to Man United 2-0.
Yep.
And you could tell I was expecting United to do more. But they didn't score that a lot. It is a team which held Manchester City to a 1-1 draw.
Yep.
So, not a team to underrate, but then again, they're going to Anfield.
Yeah.
Liverpool seem to be in fine form after picking the 2-2 draw and then beating Leeds
6-1.
Or is it because it's a United team?
I don't know. The United beat maybe motivates Liverpool for some reason.
United.
But after their motivation...
Since the times of Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, but after the motivation, what happens next? And that's why we're going to disagree on this game, because I think they're going to have trouble. Liverpool. Yep. If they win, it's going to be a very hard game for them. It's not going to be an easy 3, 4, 5. No.
I think Liverpool's attacker is doing well, the likes of Mosla, and also talking about Gakpo and Nunes.
Yep.
They've been scoring goals, they've been assisting, and the attack looks complete. We've seen Andy Robertson. The guy's back.
Yeah.
Like doing
also
well.
Thiago.
Yes, doing well. Alcantara came back and is doing amazing job. So that is the depth which Liverpool needed, and their players seems to be now doing good job. Could be a tough game for Liverpool, but at the end of the day, they're gonna pick 3 points.
Yeah, and there is
1-0 to Liverpool win or 2-0.
2-0. Yeah, and the reason why they need to win this game is because they win. They are back in the top 4 race. I mean, they are back already because Tottenham lost their previous match. Newcastle lost as well. So it's a chance for them. So they have to fight for the win. But I'm thinking it's going to be too tough for them that if they're not going to draw this game 1-1, then just a marginal win, 2-1 win for Liverpool.
Despite telling me it's going to be tough for Liverpool and they're going to win, now you're telling me it's...
It can be tough, but you win. That's what I mean.
You see,
it's a marginal win. I mean,
could have given
it's not an easy win.
I could have given an example here, but then again,
let's move on.
It might look like not really good for me to say something like that. Anyway, remember Manchester United was supposed to be facing Chelsea in the Premier League. It was supposed to be Super Saturday, the last game of Saturday, but unfortunately or fortunately, Chelsea gonna rest from losing. When Manchester United
would have been a cracking game for Man United. We would have been so excited to meet Chelsea at this point when they are struggling. Unfortunately, it's been postponed. So, wishing Man United in the best of luck in the FA Cup against Brighton.
Brighton, a tough one. I see United losing 1-0, but that's the FA Cup. That's not the Premier League. And also on Sunday, Manchester City was supposed to face Brighton. Now Brighton are facing United. Yeah, so that means that match is also postponed. One super game on Sunday, Newcastle United taking on Tottenham.
Wow.
Newcastle United taking on Tottenham Hotspur.
Can we call that top 4 title race?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And whoever wins that match will secure probably a chance to finish in the top 4. And this match is being played at Tottenham Stadium, right?
I doubt. I think Tottenham are away.
Tottenham are away from home?
Tottenham away from home.
Oh my God, this is going to be a cracker.
Huge
Cracker
one.
of a match.
Huge one.
And these are the games where you don't really even know how to predict them. These are the games where you find yourself predicting draws.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, usually these kinds of matches usually have winners. Newcastle at home are strong. St. James's Park is not a walk in the park. They've been able to dismantle teams over there. They've been able to keep a lot of clean sheets there. And I'm going to go for... This is difficult, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
Newcastle.
Newcastle. How about you?
These two teams, I wouldn't say they're doing well. They're struggling, and any team can win this match.
Yep.
But I won't pick any win for any team. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw.
I see both teams dropping points. Of course, Son will score. Then Newcastle United will equalize. Then that's it.
That will be an advantage for Liverpool. So,
and for Manchester United too.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that one day Manchester United would pray for Newcastle United to drop points.
At the start of the season, nobody never knew that Man United would even be called title contenders. So credits to Ten Hag for the good job that he's done. So
yeah, it's amazing job from Ten Hag. I believe he's building a good team.
Yep.
And I want to see more of United, more of Chelsea starting from next season.
Yep, it's going to be
because
a
now
good season.
It'll be tough. One team might fall once again. And Liverpool, I expect Liverpool to be back. Tottenham still to struggle. But we're going to talk about that later.
Yes, so there being no other business, we want to appreciate everyone watching this video. If you like our content, hit a like, comment, let us know what you think about these matches. We want you to be engaging with us every other time when we drop these videos. So we've come to the end of this segment. My name is Brian.
They call me Vincent.
And this is the Liquid Sports Show.